And we are live. Alright, magandang araw sa inyo, kabaron, kamatik Red Pill. My name's Philip Rendado, and welcome to Online Third Mate, where we discuss the duties and responsibilities of each and every seafarer. So, bawat isang kadete or baguhan sa barko, medyo familiarized na. Okay, for our English speaking viewers, okay, I will do my very best to, communicate in English in this live stream. Okay, so in our live stream, I want to discuss about the publications that are, let's just say, needed to be updated on board. Okay? And plenty of seafarers, okay, do not understand this. Okay? Up until, they go on board. Hang on. Okay. They don't understand that the seafarer, before you conduct your duty, you must be capable of understanding what are the publications needed to be checked on board the ship. Okay? Now, if we read the statements right now, okay, this is the file that I got from my previous classification on board the ship. RINA is one of the many classifications of ship. In other vessels, you would, ABS, American Bureau of Shipping. In my case, it was RINA and ABS. I got a copy of their card, okay? PSC or Port State Control Deficiency cards from cargo ships. Nautical publications, charts, and other documentation. Nautical publications, or figure 1, are intended to provide up-to-date navigational information. All ships are to carry adequate and updated. Ano po yung mga updated? What are those things? Charts, sailing directions, list of lights, notices to mariners. Okay, let me just give you a copy of it. Teka, wait. Where are the links? Okay. Let me change the window capture. Teka. Properties, window capture. Admiralty. There we go. Okay. What is Admiralty sailing directions? Okay, this is Admiralty sailing directions definition. It provides essential information to support port entry and coastal navigation for all classes of ships at sea, split across 75 volumes because magkakaiba po yan, may mga kina-coverage po yan na area. Coverage includes the world's main commercial shipping routes and ports. Okay? Each volume of sailing direction offers information on, what do you see on sailing directions? Hazard, navigational hazards, buoyage, pilotage, regulations, their local regulations, general notes on countries, port facilities, seasonal currents, ice, and climatic conditions. This information, when used alongside official Admiralty charts, okay, that includes ENC charts also, can help to increase situational awareness on the bridge. Okay, increase situational awareness on the bridge. Now, plenty of deck cadets, when they have graduated their schools, okay, when they finish their 3 years in school, they don't know what is Admiralty sailing directions. They are not familiar with this publication. They were taught how to plot a course on the nautical charts, but they were not familiar with Admiralty publications. Okay? And this is quite nerve-wracking for somebody who's about to be an officer. If you are not familiar with Admiralty digital publications, you're not going to be capable of updating it long term. Now, it also says you need to also update Admiralty digital list of lights. Now, what is Admiralty digital list of lights? Okay, Admiralty digital list of lights is an advanced source of navigational lights and fog signal information with coverage of more than 85,000 individual fixed light structures. ADLL also contains a number of lit floating marks, okay, including pontoon lights. Okay, if you have studied Ayala Buoyage System Region A and Region B, this is the publication for you. Okay, resilient and buoyant beacons, single point moorings, and floating production, storage, and offloading facilities. Part of the Admiralty digital publications range, ADLL contains all the detail of its paper equivalents with the added convenience of fast, accurate weekly updates and simple searching of information. Basically, this is the digitalized version of the paper one. Okay, now what is Admiralty? What is notices to mariners? Okay, quick review. Okay, notices to mariners. Okay, What are notices to mariners? The situation at sea changes continuously. The Hydrographic Service monitors changes and publishes the necessary corrections, remember that word, corrections, to its publication in order to give mariners information about the current situation. It does so by issuing notices to mariners. For example, in your passage plan, you see a clear route. Okay, now all of a sudden, okay, you received a data that, oh, in this location, there is an offshore platform relocated. Okay, or there was an offshore platform built. Okay, so you will see that in your notices to mariners, and you could update your chart that, oh, there will be a course alteration, oh, there will be a change of waypoint. You would inform the company, you would inform your charterer because you had received a notice to mariners. Okay, in some cases you're gonna have to plot, okay, in your nautical chart or in ENC or electronic nautical charts. Okay, and last but not least is, what is Admiralty tide tables? Well, it's very simple. Okay, Admiralty tide tables coverage includes 500 standard and 5,700 secondary ports in the UK. Oh, okay, easy to use tidal times heights, including tidal stream information to support the planning of departure and arrival times. Okay, this is very important, especially with chief officers. You know, way back in the day, okay, I used to compute, cargo handling. I used to compute the loading and distribution plan with my chief officer. So we always take note of the tides. Okay, are we in low tide or high tide? How do we handle the mid drafts? Okay, how do we compute for low tide? How do we compute for high tide? Which I will discuss in further videos with regards to trim and stability. Okay, Admiralty tide tables contain easy to use tidal times heights, including tidal stream information. Okay, now, if you're going to be a duty officer, or let's just say the duty rating or duty cadet in the gangway, we always put Admiralty total tide tables, a copy of it at that specific date, at that specific day, okay, in our gangway. Okay, so para ma-inform, okay, so to inform na, oh, this is the part where we have to slack the lines. This is the part where we, titisahin natin ang ating mga lubid. Okay? O mag-aarya tayo ng lubid, o magtitisa tayo ng lubid. Kailangan po ang tao sa gangway, alam niya kung kailan mag-high tide or maglo-low tide. Baka kasi mamaya, okay, ang binabantayan lang nila is yung kargada, hindi niya nabantayan yung kanyang tides or streams, okay, na putol yung kanyang stern lines or spring lines. May incident po na nangyari before. Okay? Because hindi po na-inform yung mga duty sa gangway with regards sa high tides and low tides. Okay, napakasimpleng detail. It's a very simple detail, but most seafarers, they take this for granted. So you as a seafarer, you must not take this for granted. Okay, now let's go back to our port state control deficiency cards. Let me just change the window capture, properties, Admiralty deficiency cards. There we go. All right, we're back. Okay. Now, next is you also have to update the charts. All ships must carry updated charts necessary for the intended voyage. Revisions are contained in the, where? Notices to mariners, the one I said earlier. Published weekly. Cumulative list, okay, of notice to mariners is published annually, providing for each chart the relevant date of issue and subsequent amendments. Now, you could also receive daily notices to mariners if it's applicable to your situation. Okay, there are plenty of notices to mariners that you might receive, but not every NTMs are applicable to your location or your ship or your condition. Just take note of that one. But if it is applicable, you must update everything inside the bridge. Okay, next. Okay, corrections are made. Okay, we go here. Corrections are made by hand or through the use of small tracings, provided together with the notices to mariners. Okay, the following verifications are to be carried out. Check that the NTMs published the previous year are available on board. Okay, check that the cumulative list of notices to mariners is available on board. Consult the NTMs and the cumulative list of NTMs to ensure that the charts have been correctly and regularly updated or renewed when the new edition becomes available. Now, in updating po, okay, in updating our charts, okay, sometimes we use tracing paper. Okay, in some cases. In some cases, we just print a portion of the map, let's say sa isang charts or sa isang mapa, okay? Charts is the nautical term for maps eh. Pag merong correction sa isang chart, okay, na pinadala via the NTMs, okay, we are going to cut yung portion na yon, ipipaste namin dun sa nautical chart. Okay, just make sure na tama yung pagkakaprint, tama yung sukat, tama yung scale. Okay, hindi ka pwedeng basta dikit na lang out there. Kasi pag halimbawa, sa isang puerto, okay, tapos may chart ka on that specific port, tapos dito sa daanang ito, ito, merong boya dito, merong buoy. Pero on the next NTM, natanggal yung boya na yon, tinanggal, pwede mong lagyan ng line, okay? Tapos ilagay mo yung anong NTM mo pinagbasihan yon, or pwede mong takpan yun mismo. Tapos lagay mo anong NTM, anong number, anong date. Okay, pwede pong ganon. Okay, depende po sa inyo kung anong magiging diskarte niyo. Ang importante po na sundan ninyo yung update. Okay, so ahead po kayo, okay, para hindi po kayo nahihirapan long term or madisgrasya long term. Next, other documentation. The following documentation, certificates, manuals, booklets is always to be kept readily available and updated for verification by port state control officers and other authorities. Okay, the list is not exhaustive. Ibig sabihin po ng the list is not exhaustive, hindi lang po ito, pwede pa po itong madagdagan. Yes po, totoo, kasi sakto ngayon may COVID-19 na kumakalat, pwede pa po itong madagdagan na sino dito yung nagka-COVID, sino dito yung mga nakapagpa-vaccines na. Hindi lang nalagay dito sa Port State Control Deficiency Card, pero ito, pwede po itong madagdagan. Okay? Ano ba yung mga dapat updated sa barko? Yung mga crew certificates, yung mga competency nila, yung medical, etc. Pati yung passport, minsan check din niya, seaman's book, expired na ba? Next is logbook. Next is training manual containing yung instructions and information on the life-saving appliances. Sa'yo ito as a tresero opisyal. Provided in the ship and on the best methods of survival. Updated siya, may mga pirma ng crew, may lista ng crew. Instructions for onboard maintenance of life-saving appliances. Magkadikit yan dito sa training manual usually. Master list, okay? Record of safety equipment, meron din. Class and statutory certificates, okay? Kasama mo dito si Kapitan. SOPE plans, particular attention is to be paid to the list of authorities or persons to be contacted in case of accident, to be kept continuously updated. Okay, I have made a video about this with regards po sa pag-update ng emergency contact list. Okay, hanapin niyo po yan sa akin channel. Meron po akong video. If I remember, G-001 ba yun? Yung content. Depende po yun sa inyong company. Yun yung kanyang certificate. Yun yung kanyang yung form number. Okay, depende po yan sa amin noon. If I remember, G-001 eh. Okay, but tignan ko ulit mamaya. But yung emergency contact sheet na yon, ina-update po yon kada palit ng puerto. Okay? Kada palit ng puerto po yan. Kung napunta ka sa Africa, okay, tapos next-port mo, Africa pa rin, same pa rin yung mga contact details halos doon. Pero pag nanggaling ka sa Africa, napunta ka sa India, okay, papalitan mo doon yung emergency contact sheet mo. Same po para sa PNI correspondence, same po para sa, sabihin na lang natin sa company security, sa CSO or sa ship designated person ashore, yung DPA. Okay, same pa rin yung details, pero iba po yung sa local emergency contact. Kasi nga, napunta ka from Africa to India. So, babagoy mo yun. Kita ko yun. Panoorin nyo na lang po yung aking video. Ang title is pag-update ng emergency contact sheet. Yan. It's somewhere here sa akin channel. Mga earlier videos ko yan. Okay? Tapos, insurance certificate. Again, kasama mo dito si Tano, si Kapitan. Hull and Machinery PNI. Kasama mo yan siya dyan. Kailangan updated po yan at active. Most importantly, active yung mga numbers. Okay? Kasi may mga rare instances po na ang port state control, tinatawagan yung mga numbers ng PNI, yung mga, yung PNI means protection and indemnity. O yan, kumbaga sa insurance mo na yan, sa barko. Okay, in case na may mangyaring hindi maganda. But then again, simple lamang itong video na ito. Just make sure lang na ito, yung mga nautical publications, charts, and other documentations are all updated. Yun lang naman po ang basic na idea na ito. Okay, hindi naman siya ganun ka-complicated. Kasi minsan po, nalulungkot ako kapag minsan may mga seafarer po tayo, okay, yung mga newly seafarers din, yung mga cadets, nakakatapos lang sa school or hindi, diba, natapos sila sa school pero hindi sila familiar sa ano yung Admiralty Sailing Directions, paano mag-update ng ENC, paano mag-update ng, sabihin natin, ng nautical charts, anong gagamitin mo, magti-tracing paper ka ba dito, anong gagamitin mo dito, sign pen ba, ball pen ba, o nagkamali ka dito ng sulat, anong ilalagay mo? Lalagyan mo ba ng correction fluid? By the way po, pag magko-correct po tayo ng mga nautical charts, paalala ko lang din po sa inyo, baka po makalimutan ninyo. Paalala ko lang na pag mag-update ng nautical charts, hindi po tayo gagamit ng liquid eraser o yung white na fluid. Hindi po ganon, hindi pwede yon. Okay? Pag may mali ka na entry sa deck logbook mo or sa any logbooks or sa nautical chart, lagyan mo lang ng linya, okay? May mali kang naguhit or may pangalan, isang guhit lang na ganyan tapos pirma. Okay? Hindi po pwedeng lalagyan mo ng correction fluid yon. Okay? Number 1, it's against company policy rin yon. Okay? So again, I'm ending my video here. Sana po marami kayong natutunan sa aking live stream. Okay? Kung may mga questions, if you have any questions, just please, okay, wag po kayong mag-hesitate na mag-comment below. Okay? So we are here to accommodate you. Okay? Again, maraming salamat po sa mga nag-purchase ng aking third officer crash course and to my SSBT with BRM courses and also my BMM. Okay, Bridge Management Manual for Deck Cadets and Deck Ratings. Again, maraming salamat po sa mga nag-purchase. Again po, okay, we are open for business. Okay, at kung gusto niyo ng tulong, okay, we'll do our very best to inform you on how things should be done on board the ship. Maraming salamat. Have you guys learned something new? Be happy, be healthy, and most importantly, to God be all the glory. Keep safe.